Hi, thanks for tuning in to another garden benchtop tutorial. I just wanted to give you a quick 2-week update on this Monstera and the reason why it's developing its brown tips. Now just a quick recap on how we're travelling on this troubleshooting series. We have repotted this Monstera into some fresh soil. We staked it to this self-watering moss pole, and so far I'm really happy with the results. You can already tell from the 1-week update that this Monstera was happy to be staked to this moss pole. The leaves are really growing into their own at the moment, and they're levelling out and unfurling. Now in truth, this Monstera has a little bit more way to go before it's fully healthy again. You can see with some of the leaves that they're still a bit curled. Ideally they'd be fully flush out and able to support their own weight. But they're all standing up nicely, and I'm really happy with the structure of this Monstera. Hopefully you can see in this shot, all the leaves are vibrant, standing up on their own, and they've got that beautiful full effect here that's happening. Now if you recall from the 1-week update, I did start having a bit of issues with the moss pole developing mould. Now since then, I haven't misted the moss pole, and I haven't topped up the water reservoir in the self-watering moss pole. And my goal there was to dry the moss out a bit and eradicate the mould. And to some effect that has been successful. The mould has definitely stopped growing, but it is still present. And I'll show you some close-ups of the mould on the moss pole. So as I said in the last update, I was hoping to avoid unstaking this Monstera from the moss pole, just so it didn't have to go through the ordeal. But what I've concluded since then is that it's likely that I'm going to have to treat this moss pole with a hydrogen peroxide solution just to fully eradicate the mould, because I don't want that. I don't want the mould issue to come back and bite me later on when this Monstera has set into this moss pole. And one of the main reasons why I installed a moss pole is to increase the humidity around this Monstera. So allowing it to dry out is kind of defeating that purpose. So in the next episode, I'll be treating this moss pole with a hydrogen peroxide solution. So make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you'll be notified when we release that video. And since the last update, the other thing that has developed is this yellow leaf here. Now I know yellow leaves can be a bit of a shock to the system for new plant parents. And generally speaking, they are something you should be looking for and tending to quite quickly. But in this case, I'm not overly concerned about this yellow leaf. It's one of the original leaves for this Monstera. So the yellow developing on this leaf could simply be aging. That being said, it is something I will keep an eye on for later updates in this series. And if other leaves start to develop yellowness, then it is something we will need to investigate later on. But all in all, very happy with the progress of this Monstera. And interestingly, I wanted to show you a new root has grown out the bottom of this drainage hole, which tells me that this Monstera is growing strongly and is getting comfortable in its new home. So that's it for this update. Hopefully you found it helpful and informative. So if you could do us a favour, hit that like button to tell us that you're enjoying these updates and these troubleshooting series. Subscribe to our channel, and as we always say, go get your hands dirty. Cheers!